Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So, topic here we are going to discuss it is the preventions of corrosion. As already we have discussed the process of corrosion, which is just the decay of the metal by the surroundings chemical reactions, and that reaction just takes place in the presence of air and moisture in it. So these two conditions just cause the corrosion of the metals. This is simple decay or this simple wearing away of the metal surface. Now, how do we prevent that corrosion? That how we may prevent the metal from the surroundings, air and moisture that they do not get react with the metal and it not get corroded. So we have a lot of methods for this. First one we have it is covered up with the protective covering with the help of any material that just prevent their contact with the metal. Second, we can use the anodic protection. We may connect it with the anodic region which is more active, and by attaching it with the cathodic protection or by the metal which is more active, making it cathode. Then we may use the corrosion inhibitors. We may have the innovative designing over the metal surface that it may not have any ridges and stains over it, and it can be prevented from the corrosion in this way. The second, the selection of the metal and alloy that do not get corroded more. We can use that type of metal or alloy. Then the removal of the corroding environment. So the environment we may keep it dry, that there will be no moisture in the surroundings. In this way, we can prevent the metal from corrosion. Now, the first one method that we will discuss in detail, it is the removal of stains. Basically, first method is we have to remove the stains or the regions that are present on the metal surface containing the stains. When we just remove the stains, now in this way the iron rod will not act the site for the corrosion, because the stains these are basically the sites where the corrosion can takes place. So to prevent from this type of corrosion, we must keep the surface in a very clean way, and the surface must be very specific or cleaned. In this picture, you can see that this surface is having some type of stains. This is the before picture, but after when we remove these stains, now that metal surface is clean and it is being prevented from the corrosion. So, if we remove the resting stains or the ridges in this way, it can be prevented from the rust or the corrosion. Then we have the second method of preventing the corrosion. It is the paints and the greasing. Basically, greases and the paints, they can prevent the surface from the rusting of the iron. This is the best way to prevent the metal from rusting. Now, how we can use this? Because with the many of the development in the technologies, there are some modern paints have been developed that prevent the metal surface from being corroded in a better way. These paints are basically formed by the combination of different chemicals. When different chemicals are combined, they form the paints, and these combinations of the chemicals are basically known as the stabilizers. As they stabilize the process of corrosion, so the metal surface must be covered with the paints. So in this way, these paints will prevent it from the corrosion for the further way. On the other hand, this may also prevent it from the weathering and moreover the other environmental conditions. So paint is one of the best way to prevent from the corrosion. Then we have third way of preventing from the corrosion, it is known as alloy. Now the word alloy is new to you. So basically alloys, it is a homogeneous mixture and it is the mixture of one metal with the other metal, metal plus metal. And these metals must be in the solid state. When two solid metals just combine with one another, their resulting product is basically known as an alloy. So here, this is the one metal which is denoted as A, and this is the second metal which is B. When it get react with the or combined with the metal A, now this product is basically known as an alloy. When we just make the alloy, it may prevent the process of corrosion. For example, we have an alloy of iron. It get react with the other metals like the steel or the nickel. Then this alloy will not get corroded by the environmental conditions. And the best example of the alloying is the stainless steel. The example is stainless steel. Now, the stainless steel is basically an alloy or the good combination of iron, three metals like iron, chromium, and nickel. This is a stainless steel. It do not get corroded even the environmental conditions are going worse and worse, and it do not have any effect of the moisture and the oxygen that is present in air. In this way, we can also prevent the metals from the process of corrosion by having their alloys. Here you can see there, this is the alloy which is the brass. We have the aluminium alloy, we have the cast iron, we have the copper, we have the steel, we have the metal sludges, and we have the bronze. So all these are the basically alloys which are prepared by combining different metals with one another. At the end, we have the fourth one method which is known as the metallic coating. Now, metallic coating is the best method for the protection against the corrosion of the metals that are exposed to acidic conditions. If some metals that have contact with the acids, now how do we prevent them? The best way is metallic coating. Basically, there are specific metals that are resistant to the corrosion. These are the zinc, they are tin, and chromium. So we need to cover the metal surface with that type of metals. This is known as the metallic coating. So here you can see that these are the different metallic pipes that have different color. It's blue, silver, green, and yellow. All these colors have been given to this because of the metallic painting or the metallic coating. So the best technique that is used of the metallic coating is the food packing factories. Now, in the food packing factories or the industries, the tin packed are used. These containers are basically of iron and they are just coated with the tin to give them a longer life. So, the metallic coating can take place by physical method as well as it can be taken by the chemical method. So it depends upon the what type of metal we are going to use and what type of metallic coating is being applied over the other metal surface. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries you may ask me about that in the comment section. The next topic that we will discuss, it is the galvanizing and the tin coating process. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.